For the next 3 days, I'm going to attempt van life here in Thailand.
We got free Vicks.
We're married, so I can stick it up your nose. Smell that.
This is Trudy, a 19-year-old British camper van, and these are the wonderful people who are currently driving it around the world.
High five.
We're here.
This is Marianne and Chris, a middle-aged couple from the UK. After losing some of their close friends and Marianne donating one of her kidneys to save her best friend's life, they had a realization. Who's to say if they're going to actually make it to retirement? So they decided to grab their twilight years by the scruff of its neck, and in 2018 they sold all their belongings, quit their jobs, rented out their house and moved into Trudy, their van which they've been living in and driving across the world ever since. And since I need a ride up to Chiang Rai, over 900 kilometers away, they offered to take me up north in their camper van so that I could experience van life here in Thailand, as well as getting to where I need to be. You're gonna love these two, and we're gonna see what driving a van in Thailand is actually like. So let's get picked up from my place in central Bangkok, and let's get going.
Welcome to Trudy.
Thank you very much. I'm excited for this journey.
We're excited to have you on board.
Yeah, should we get out of Bangkok?
I think we should.
Yeah, let's go.
I think Paddy just filmed you driving,
which is a novelty because Chris never drives.
I know you don't
caught me
normally
driving
drive,
on camera.
and people.
You don't drive?
What?
I don't drive. I film and.
You lazy bastard.
But that's what people say. But the reality is, I love driving, and Chris needs to navigate because I get lost in a car park and does all the filming and editing. So it makes absolute sense.
The first thing we had to do was get out of Bangkok, which on any given day can be quite the tricky scenario given the amount of traffic on the roads. And since Trudy is a rather large van, things took a lot longer than we expected. And we are nowhere near getting out of Bangkok really. We're still on the outskirts, slowly making our way towards Nonthaburi. So it's just been 3 hours of traffic. Not the best start, but hey, at least now the worst of the traffic would be behind us. It really is kind of the worst possible start, because no one likes to sit in traffic and not move for hours on end. And they're getting a little bit... Well, actually, to be fair, they're very much in high spirits, these two. But this is their adventure. This is part of their bread and butter. And I'm just obviously a passenger today, getting to experience what it's like. How are you feeling, buddy?
Oh, good. I always get confused which one's diesel.
What is it then? Try to remember the colour, because I don't know what diesel is.
I think it's different in every petrol station. Sometimes it's black and sometimes it's dark green.
Oh, okay.
And then they've got orange and light green.
So to fill up was just £31.
That's good. We were
For a full tank?
For a full tank.
I just asked them,
Look,
like...
we got free water.
I said, you've been around the world. Where's been the most expensive place?
And the answer
they
is
said,
England.
UK.
Yeah.
Yes,
For petrol, anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
What did she give you?
She's given me water, and I'm not really sure what these are.
Let's have a look.
Pastels. Oh, to eat. Oh,
Eat.
eat them.
Okay.
Pastel brand pocket inhaler. No, it's an inhaler.
Oh, it's for up your nose. And then you put it up your nose. Oh, that is strong. That's really... And
Was it like Vicks?
Yes, it's like Vicks, and it comes in a nifty little package.
She's just given us free water and
So good.
we got free Vicks.
We're married, so I can stick it up your nose. Smell that.
Holy schmoly.
See? Upbeat, happy people. Not like me. We kept on heading north, and eventually, after dark, around 8 p.m, Marianne wanted to find a spot. We could park for the night, take a break, have some dinner, and since I know Thailand like the back of my hand these days, I steered us towards a lovely little lake I knew in the mountains of Uthai Thani province, where I knew a lovely little place we could crash for the night and wake up in a gorgeous little hidden gem that I knew about. welcome to somewhere between Bangkok and Chiang Mai as the Chinese New Year crackers are going off at 6:30 in the morning. That's okay though, because I was up early anyway, because I've got this beautiful lake out the front of this dome. So we tried our best to, our aim was to get to Chiang Mai, but because of the late start and because of the traffic yesterday, we only made it this far, and we booked this place, and it's gorgeous. It's right on this lake, and there's some distant mountains, but as you can see, it's completely smoked out. You know what's funny is during the nighttime, we drove past a lot of rural farms, and because it was nighttime, you could see the orange glow in the sky, and they're setting fire to a lot of the crops and the fields to clear them in time for the next planting and the next harvest, which creates the February, March, April smoky season, which gets a lot worse than this. Can you believe? So at first I thought, oh, it's a foggy morning, and then I realized, no, this is just smoke, which is a bit of a shame. But it will create this fiery red sunrise. Anyway, we pulled into this place, and I got a dome, and the guys are up on the hill in a cabin. Now we booked this because we thought, you know, it was 35 degrees in Thailand, and they don't have aircon in their van, and we thought this would be perfect. We're just going to lazily enjoy this morning by the lake, have a little bit of breakfast, have a coffee or two, and we're going to continue north towards Chiang Mai, or to my initial starting point for my bike tour, which is Chiang Rai, the northernmost point of Thailand.
Hello.
This is like a big black Labrador crossbreed. We're not quite sure because he's got a massive head. Beautiful, beautiful.
He's actually he's gone to sleep.
So after a lovely, lazy morning by the lake, it was time to pack up and continue north.
Where's my phone, baby, for directions? Because otherwise I don't know where we're going.
We had a lot of ground to cover, but I told them just to relax and go at their own pace. After all, I know a lot of secret spots along the way, so if we needed a break, or if we didn't make it all the way to our destination, it didn't really matter. And as you'll see in a second, we certainly find a few more fantastic locations for our road trip. Before I show you an incredible place, I've got a message from our sponsor today, Squarespace, for anybody watching this who needs a website. Building a website can be quite stressful. If you don't have the skill set or the funds to pay someone to build you one, it is very difficult, and that's where Squarespace come in. They have one of the most incredible template selections. They're award-winning, in fact, and you simply just choose one that suits your style, suits your business, and then you can amend the text, add your own pictures, add your own videos, and start selling products, start selling services, book appointments, and do all sorts of incredible things using the Squarespace interface. The reason why I continue to work with Squarespace is because I'm able to send you over to their website for free. You can build the website, you can test it for yourself, and you can see just how fun and how easy it is to use Squarespace. And if you do get stuck, they have an incredible help center where you can search for the problem that you need help with, and sometimes they have lots of articles or even videos to talk you through the process, making building a website easy for everyone. And then when you're ready to go live, come back to this video, hit the link in the description. It's squarespace.com/Paddy Doyle, and you can get 10% off your very first website or domain. Thank you to Squarespace for continuing supporting Next Level Adventures. Okay, so welcome back, and after a full day's drive with not much to report, we found ourselves in the northern province of Phrae. It's about 4 hours south of Chiang Rai and our final destination, and it was the perfect spot for us to pull in and relax.
You're welcome.
Cheers, drives.
Only a 7 or 8 hour drive today. Cheers, Paddy. Good find, mate.
Drop in the ocean for you two, isn't it?
Look at that
Pop
for a
into
view.
the corner shop.
Wonderful.
This is Suan Glang Na homestay, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I remember when I was on Dreamy way back when I saw this place, didn't stay here and regretted it and really wanted to come back. It's got this very unique farmhouse meets New York style penthouse feel to it. The contrast of the brickwork, the landscaping, and the crazy amount of attention to detail is truly stunning. And the American man who designed this and runs the place with his wife is a genius.
We've been driving for 2 days and we haven't been formally introduced.
How rude.
Come here. Right, we've been on the road successfully so far for 2 days together.
We have.
And I haven't
Chin chin.
formally introduced you.
Chris!
Yeah.
Marianne, the lunatics from the UK.
Right, so for everybody who doesn't know these absolute legends, right,
Wow.
you'll head over to Tread the Globe, your YouTube channel.
you, Ray.
You can learn all about their incredible journey, all about their adventures. But let's just sum it up in a couple of questions so that we can sort of tickle everybody and send them to the channel if they want to go learn some
Okie
more.
dokie.
So, in a nutshell, what's your story?
We just decided life was too short, quit the jobs, sold everything, rented the house out, bought a van, which we called Trudy, and after too much Guinness in Ireland, we just had the mad idea that we'd try and drive around the world.
What's that quote on the front of the bonnet that I really like? Something about travel and life escaping you?
Yeah, we travel not to escape life, but so life does not escape us.
I love that.
So
And
true.
You're getting to the age where you said to me,
Yeah,
your friends, you're waking up
Yeah.
each day. I mean,
yeah.
Literally.
literally today's
Yeah.
We
another
lost
example.
a friend
A
today.
very good
Yeah.
friend.
You
Cheers.
get into that
Cheers
age.
to him.
Yeah, cheers to your mate
Peter.
who passed away sadly. But you get into that age, right, where you're getting text messages, you're waking up to friends, and you didn't want to be one of those people who thought we wasted our
Yeah.
golden age.
You were never going to be on your deathbed wishing you had more money, wishing you had a bigger house or a nicer car. I want to be on my deathbed, and I will be, whenever that is, remembering times like this.
Yeah.
It's times like these you learn to love again. Sorry about that. And so you've been all over the world. You've got some bad news. You can't go to China anymore.
We can't go to China, so we're turning back after dropping Paddy off at the north.
Yeah.
We're going to go back to KL and ship to India.
Yeah, plan B. I think you have to have several
Yeah.
plans, but we've reached that age now where we've been through mortgages, we've been through redundancies, we've been
Yeah.
through losing friends, and you realise that actually it will all be all right. You just have to keep going.
It's all right. It will all be all right in the end, and if it's not all right, it's not in the end.
Yep.
I think the best way to sum up their relationship was this morning when they got some bad news, and she turned to him and she said, "Don't you have a bloody heart attack, you bastard."
Yeah, don't you ever die on me.
Better put this down and start exercising.
Give me,
Give me 20!
You'd be lucky if I could do 10. Cheers. Anyway.
Well, thank you for dropping me off to the north.
You're
We've still
welcome.
got a little bit left to go, so tomorrow we'll finish it off, and
Yeah.
we'll enjoy.
Start your
We'll enjoy the northernmost point together tomorrow.
And
There
we love that you're living your life and you're challenging yourself. So many people sit at their desk thinking, "Oh, I'd like to do it," but you're doing it.
You are doing it.
Good job.
Well,
Paddy.
thanks. I mean, that sounds great, but honestly, when I was looking out the window today, looking at all the mad heat and the smoke, I'm thinking to myself, why am I going cycling in this?
Do you know, we
was
saw a
thinking
movie,
the same, to be fair.
but we saw a movie, and in it there was a quote that literally blew my brains, and it said, "I don't like people who talk, but I love people who fail," and that really confused me. And then he said, "Because people who fail, it means they tried." And I was like, yes. So there isn't such a thing as failure. You just try
Failure's not
and you
doing it in
keep
the first
trying
place.
until you succeed. So failing is never bad because it meant you tried. It's
Cheers to
never
that.
trying.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
And
Chin-chin.
we're going
Don't
to
you
enjoy a beautiful evening here we're in the province of Phrae.
Oh,
Hello.
how are you?
We're good. There's a Falang here.
Welcome to the party.
Sawadee-ka.
Paddy, right?
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you. Nice
I'm
to meet
glad you found us.
If you need an excuse to go up north but to get away from the crowds of, say, Chiang Mai, consider Phrae as a province and consider this homestay. It's the perfect spot to relax and get away from everything and everyone. And so, after a delicious steak dinner, a bottle of red wine, and a great evening chatting under the stars, we awoke the next morning and began our last day together in the van and our last day heading up north.
High five.
High five.
We're here. Well, we're a couple of kilometres away.
4.9 kilometers away from the very northernmost point. You didn't have to, honestly, take me all the way up here, so thank you so much.
When
Our
you
pleasure.
start, you should finish.
Yes, and we've just found a little hotel. There's a cool breeze.
It's
That's
lovely.
lovely.
It's nice and cold. I hope it's like this tomorrow. I hope it's like this for a month.
That would
I'm
be
not
handy.
sure it will
Yeah.
be. But
That would be very handy.
But yeah, we've got a little hotel, 900 baht a night.
Yeah,
They've got to
perfect.
stay a couple more days and catch up with work and edit and upload a new video.
Yeah.
It's been really nice to share a tiny fragment of your massive trip
It's been a pleasure having
and
you on
to
board.
experience Trudy in the back seat and just
And
get
you
a
coped
little
with all our music.
Ed Sheeran on repeat.
Sorry.
No, I did have my earphones in, listening to Talk Sport instead. But no, honestly, it's been such a pleasure.
You're welcome.
And
And we have a nice place to stop on the way down after that little stop last
yeah,
night.
they're going to go back to the incredible homestay, and I'm going to be going back there on my way down because I looked. It's pretty much the
So we
southern
will
south.
we'll
from
pass you on the way down and wave.
here. Yeah, give me a donut or something.
Yeah, we'll
give
shout
you.
encouragement.
We'll throw,
You got this!
throw a bottle of water at you.
Right, let's check in, relax, have dinner, and then in the morning they're going to drop me off, and the big bucket list series really begins because one of the things I've always wanted to do is experience van life, even though I can't drive. But getting to do it in Thailand with you guys has just made it extra special. So
With the professional driver.
yeah,
Honestly.
Absolutely. There you
amazing.
go.
Thank you so much.
You're
welcome,
welcome.
mate.
Are we in India? What's going on?
I don't know, it sounds very musical.
We are very jovial because the beginning of a new adventure is about to begin, but this is the final moment
Yes.
of our time together in the van, in Trudy, Bangkok up to Chiang Rai, 900 kilometers or something.
Yeah.
3 full days of driving, chatting, and seeing the countryside.
Great tips, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And also in a 20-year-old Fiat Ducato. Who knew she could do it?
Exactly. Obviously, it goes without saying, follow their journey home, go watch their content from their mad 4 years.
4 years.
Mental. Fall in love with them as I've done and everyone else who follows them is.
Thanks, Paddy.
And in the next video,
Emotional.
I will literally be leaving from the northernmost point and heading south. And we will see how far we can get. The aim is to get to the southernmost point of Thailand. Don't know how long it's going to take. These guys got me to the start. Thank you so much. I love you.
Welcome.
You're
It's been a
welcome.
pleasure.
And that was a bucket list thing ticked off. Van life in Thailand. Now it's time for the next one. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Here's the money for saying nice things.